It's a story about this, an evil seed that gets implanted in this boy's hand and sort of takes control of it. And he has absolutely no control. The hand like has a mind of its own. And it just goes on this like killing spree. And it sort of springs forward at me, like trying to get at me. And then he like ties it up. And eventually he cuts it off. And the hand just sort of like goes on its own, starts killing people, and he has to sort of kill the hand. And he tries microwaving it, and I think it like sharpens its finger in like a pencil sharpener. Like it's really great like that. It's really grotesque. It's a touching story about a boy and his right hand. And it says this dark comedy will give all the horror movies the backhand. Because it's not, it's sort of like poking fun at the horror movies that are out. And I think it's about time. I'm more into comedy than about, screaming and running away and trying to be dramatic and taking myself seriously. And there's this time for something like that, So, if you can laugh and scream, I think it's a lot better than just screaming through the whole thing. Tons of blood. I would have like blood all over my hands, and part of my costume would always ride, so I'd always like go to the wardrobe and I'm like, can you please take it out of my butt? Because I have blood like dripping from my hands. We got Offspring to be in the school band, and I went to 2 Offspring shows, after. Love those guys. They're so awesome. They're such good sports. It was the first time they've ever done a movie, and they were like on stage, because they have to like pretend like they're singing and have their music playing in the background, and they were just totally cool, and they got to be part of it, and the hand attacks one of them. I was definitely the Josie Grossi. I was the girl that like I wasn't cool enough because I didn't go to parties, or I didn't dress in Guess and Bongo every day. So I wasn't wardrobe wise I wasn't cool, and I didn't smoke bud or anything like that in 6th grade, so I wasn't cool. And I just did my schoolwork and ate lunch by myself under a tree, so it was all good. I got a cameo in Leaving Las Vegas with Nicolas Cage, but it got edited out, unfortunately. It was awesome because I think he's just the most incredible actor, and he's so nice. He's so sweet. That's sort of sketchy to me because when I even meet people, you still don't know who they are, and you're talking to them in your like you're face to face with them, and they tell you what you want to hear. Even then, I couldn't imagine if you're on the computer. They would so just tell you what you want to hear.